All right, we're gonna record this. I just want to get some battles in the process so that we can get some more stuffs. We just need a few more. All we're looking for is just some pack hourglasses to get to 120. So we're gonna start with the beginner leagues, just to get our hands wet or our feet wet. Let's start with Zapdos. I still think these classic decks, like the Gen 1 decks, are still pretty good. This deck also runs Pachirisu. This is a Pachirisu deck. Hey, how's it going, Keenan? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so I think I'm just going to attack here. I should probably... Honestly, if I were to upgrade this deck, it probably should have Tapu Koko. I mean, that's probably an obvious inclusion, given that it's just basically better than Pikachu in like every way. Probably replace the non-EX Pachirisu. Let's just put this Pachirisu in the bench. I don't know why I benched this regular Pachirisu. Not necessary, but let's just go ahead and attack here. Dragon Gaming, that's a good question. I actually really like Ho-Oh better than Lugia right now, because Ho-Oh can be played in like any color deck. Lugia needs a lot of setup, but like they both are really good. And like you probably do want to play Lugia in a... You probably do want Lugia in your Ho-Oh deck anyway. So I'm just gonna send. It's not crazy to have both of them in the same deck. That's probably what they intended to do anyway. Alright, now this is a little awkward, because Thundering Hurricane has the potential to do like absolutely no amount of damage if you are really unlucky. So I'm actually just going to do Peck. But yeah, this Zapdos is doing so much work just having the Rocky Helmet in play. Yeah, for packs, so let me think. I think Ho has Feraligatr, and I think Lugia has Bayleaf. I don't know which set has the Fire Starter. But if that matters to you, maybe that plays a factor. I probably stick to Ho-Oh though. If it depends on how, like, what cards you're missing, because I'm right now what I'm doing is I'm checking out like which cards do I need the most of, and I'm just going to like play. I'm just gonna open that set of packs, if that makes any sense. Okay, Zapdos is really good, but I mean Zapdos has the potential to do like 200 damage if you win your coin flips really well. But it's just a very hard card to like really get going. Alright, so we got some shop tickets. Got some first time rewards here. Key Lava deck. Okay, you know, we're just gonna power through this with the Zapdos. Zapdos worked really well for us last game, so we're gonna just keep doing it. Nice. Good luck, Dragon. That's probably a good idea. Mix things up a little bit. Like, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to spend some of my stuff on Lugia and some of my stuff on Ho-Oh. It gets awkward because it's like, yeah, you don't know which one you need the most of. At some level, like, it gets to a point where it's just very hazy. But I'm gonna try to do like a quick snapshot of my inventory and figure that out. Okay, so we're gonna Pokeball here. And then let's Professor's Research. Okay, not bad. We're gonna put the Giant Cape on the Pachirisu. And let's just attack with the Zapdos. I almost want to start putting energy on the Pachirisu because that's gonna get us a lot of That's going to be more reliable than Zapdos's 3 energy, I think, but honestly, it doesn't really matter too much. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. I kind of want to... That makes things a little bit different. Now I want to switch... So the X speed makes me want to put the energy on the Pachirisu and maybe just attack with Zapdos and then end the turn. Let's bench the other Pachirisu too. Just one of them. I think I want to save the other spot for like a Pikachu or something. Yeah, so Dragon, if you got an extra card, congrats. The new mechanic in this set is that like you can get a 6th card, and that 6th card is a baby Pokemon. So it's really cool. I actually really like the idea. Just kind of, it's gonna be interesting to see if they keep it up with that mechanic. I don't know if they will, but yeah, it's really interesting. And you can get a full art version of those baby Pokemon as well, which I've gotten before. I think maybe I was a little bit too premature bringing out Pachirisu EX so early. I could have just used Zapdos EX and pecked, but I think I can get this done with just Pachirisu right now. Let me see, there we go. Alrighty. Okay, so we're gonna Professor's Research here. There's our Pikachu. Pikachu, unfortunately, is just not good anymore. Tapu Koko is just, like, way better. But I still like Pikachu. Maybe Pikachu can be, like, your 3rd or 4th copy of Tapu Koko. I don't know. And Pachirisu is also pretty decent, too. I don't know. They're all pretty good, you know. The thing is that they're EXs, so they're just huge liabilities when you lose them. For a fire deck, there's an awful lot of normals in this. Alright, very cool. We got the dubs. Alright, so moving on. Oh, nice. Tyrogue is also a good one, Dragon. Yeah, Tyrogue is pretty good because you can just attack for free. Alright. I guess we're just going to keep using Zapdos. Zapdos is especially going to be good against the water type deck. Okay, well, Pikachu EX is not ideal, but it's going to be better than nothing. Alright, that's a start. We just need like a 3rd Pokemon now. Probably should have used Professor's Research before Pokeball, especially since I'm looking for more Pokemon. Okay, let's bench the Pachirisu and let's bench the Zapdos. And while we're at it, let's put a Giant Cape on the Pachirisu. And then let's just pass the turn here. Now, I think I'm going to start putting energy on the Pachirisu so that I can, like... Actually, no, let's bench another Pikachu here. Because Pikachu's going to technically deal more damage. We're going to just put energy on the benched Pikachu, and that way we can sponge some damage here and then use X speed next turn. I think that's a much better strategy than putting energy on the active Pikachu. Yeah, Trainer Silver is really good, Dragon. I think Trainer Silver is going to see quite a bit of play. Because it's like, in Magic, there's a card called Thoughtseize that does something very similar. I believe, if I'm remembering Silver correctly, it just like, you have your opponent lose a card in their hand, like they shuffle it into their deck. That's really good. I believe it has to be a trainer though, but still, it's really strong. Now I think Whopper is weak to... Oh, Whopper is weak to electric. I thought Whopper would be weak to grass. I think it makes more sense for Whopper and Quagsire to be weak to grass because water and ground has weaknesses to grass and not electricity. But whatever. I guess I'll put my energy on the Pachirisu. I don't know. Probably should have put a Rocky Helmet on the Pikachu, but I think I'm fine. We're gonna win no matter what here. Alright, so very soon we're gonna end up opening up packs. I just wanna finish some of these tutorial / beginner battles and just get some more pack hourglasses so that we can eventually speed up the process of getting free packs. Alright. So that's 118. I think we're at 100. Yeah, I think we're at 118 or 117. Let's just play one more. This should get us over the hump. Okay. I still like Zapdos in this situation, especially since we don't have, like, any equipment. They're called tools in this game. In Magic, we call them equipment. Okay, nice. Sunkern. So the fact that we're going first is pretty good, because we get to basically beat the Sunkern in 2 turns. Alright, so let's just attack here. Yep, Zapdos doing exactly as it's intended to do. Very solid card all around. A basic attack that does 20 damage, which is pretty average. Oh, what the heck? Heal 10 damage from this Pokemon. What? That's OP. Alright, well, we're benching this Pikachu. But let's just attack again with the... I don't know. Thought I was going to beat this Sunkern in 2 turns, but looks like that's not going to happen. I guess this opponent is way more powerful than I thought, being that they're in the intermediate level. Oh, hey, how's it going, Fahad? Still no Ho-Oh. Yeah, I'm the opposite as you. I'm looking for the Lugia. I have 3 Lugias. I mean, sorry, I have 4 Ho-Ohs. And still no sign of Lugia. I'm gonna open up some packs after this game, but I just think it's funny that, like, I haven't opened up my packs yet, Fahad. I'm gonna record myself doing that in just a bit. I'm just like streaming and making some basic videos right now. This is just a battle video trying to collect some pack hourglasses. Alright, well, I don't like where this is going with Zapdos. What the heck? 50 damage for 1 energy? Ledion is pretty good. Let's just put an energy on Pikachu. And I guess we'll just use Thundering Hurricane. I want to save the Rocky Helmet for something that we need. Please. Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, what? We were not gonna 1-hit KO the Lydian? That would have been, I would have been pissed. Oh, 208 cards. That's pretty good. How's it going, Billy Sheens? Yeah. Oh, are you talking about Heart Gold, the DS game? Because that's a really good game. One of my favorites, actually. Definitely one of my favorites. All right, let's see if we can. Okay. Okay, we definitely got there. 150 damage for 3 energy is like OP. Zapdos just single-handedly taking over the game. Insane, absolutely insane. All right. By the way, let me know if you think let me know if the audio. I think the audio is good, but just let me know if you have any issues with the audio. I can fix it. Anything that occurs. Okay. We should have enough pack hourglasses now to do what we want to do. Let's go back in here. Actually, let's see if anyone finished trading with us. No, we're still waiting on a response. Okay. I know that there's people waiting for trades. Oops. What happened here? Hold on a second. Sorry. Let me fix this real quick. I'm still streaming. Let me just figure out what's going on here. This thing likes to disconnect sometimes. Hold on.